Yes.
Hello, hi, how are you? I am Santhosh. Kestani is here. As you know, I am conducting the interviews around the world, Institute of Peace, connecting the world. I have an amazing guest from India, Hyderabad, DrTPS. He is a motivational speaker. He is amazing. He's created many organizations around the world for the peace and for the peace building, and he's doing the many great jobs. So let me now about the Dr. TPS, and we can meet now more about himself. So first of all, sir, most welcome. Join my little show, Santhosh Kesrani. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Namaste and namaskar. It's my pleasure being a Hindu Pakistani. I am most welcome. Thank you so much. How are you today?
Namaskaram, Santhosh, and thank you. It is, I think, second time we are meeting. Glad that you are meeting with a platform of peace, which is most essential in today's world. So I'm glad that you came up with the topic, and then we will have a beautiful, positive dialogue. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. You give me your precious time. It's my pleasure. So, Dr. TPS from India, Hyderabad, you are joining us. So, ask, I, I request you, please introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? And what are you doing nowadays? So, our viewers will know easily. Yeah, thank you.
I am from a small village from the southwest of India, which is called Kerala, Kerala. That's a small state in India. I'm from a small village where probably electricity came when I was doing my master's. Telephone connection came when I was doing my PhD. So I'm basically a mathematician, got into Indian Space Department. So I'm a retired person from Indian Space Department. I served the government of India. Then after my volunteer retirement, I am into educating youth, empowering youth with a lot of activities. So it's mostly guiding life. So I'm more a life mentor. So I acquired a lot of qualifications during my service in government. I'm also LLB, also an MBA. I also have got an MS in psychotherapy and counseling. So I look at life as a total. How somebody can be very happy in their life. Not a temporary happiness. How can you attain a long-term happiness? How do you build relationship? How do you make your communication so perfect that you believe that, oh, I am with a good person? Just now I am coming from a discussion where we were discussing between the basic character and behavior. Character is something which we are born with. But behavior is one which we manipulate based on situations. So how can we make this behavior well? Nobody will be able to guess character of other person. But am I good with Santhosh during this discussion? Am I good with the people who are with me for last 15 years? Am I good with the people who knows me from my birth? Yesterday I was hosting a 50th wedding anniversary of my 10th class teacher. I was hosting the program. So why do a teacher who knows me 50 years, when he got married, probably I just joined the school. I am only 58. So I just joined the school maybe second grade or sometime. But that relationship, even after leaving 30 years or 40 years from the school, they still keep. That is because, oh, they know Dr. TPS is a person where we can keep connected. So how do we make people an impression in their mind? Otherwise, I am sure Santhosh will never come back to me second time, right? So I create a mark. And when Santhosh comes to me, you know how many people would have asked me Facebook friends request in my Facebook from Pakistan alone? There may be more than 100. Why I don't accept it? Because I wanted to know whether they come back to me with a message, discussion, introduce themselves. Otherwise, there will be a lot of people, right? So we know how to connect to people, whom to connect, why to connect. I keep saying 5 wife and 1 husband. Where, when, why, how, all that question, and ask one question, how. So if you know how to live, why to live, where to live, what to do, when to do, all that if you can answer, I'm sure you have got a peaceful, fantastic life. That is what is essential. That's what I'm trying to educate to people who are connected to me.
Yeah, you are 100% right, and your connection building is amazing because when I first time I talking with you and you give me the we can introduce from the Facebook and I send a friend request, and after you accept this and we can talking our conversation is started, and after we can join on WhatsApp. So it's my pleasure being you are a great mentor, being you are a great researcher, being you are a great motivational speaker, and you are also connected around the world, amazing people who are working for the best life. So, sir, it's my pleasure. You are connected with us, and God bless you always. So, kindly tell me about your life journey when you start your early education and when you go, why you go in the field of motivational speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I told you I am from a small village, but I got my master's from a university which is called Cochin University. It's almost like an IIT in India. Then I went to Bangalore, which is another city in another state, where I started my PhD. Then I came to Hyderabad. Now I presently stay in Hyderabad in India, which is center of India, where I got a job. But then I worked in Ahmedabad, which is in the very close to Pakistan. And then I was in Bangalore, I was in Delhi, at different places, because being in government, we have to serve in different places. So what I found is there are a lot of youth. Always whenever I am in office, I also connect to colleges, to schools, students, talk to youth. They have got a freedom to come and talk to me, understand what is life. I found there are a lot of youth in the world, in India also, outside India also. How do you make them motivated? So during my service in the time also, I used to go to Gulf, meet a lot of students in the Gulf who are all Indian students are there in the Gulf in Indian schools. So I must have covered all the Gulf Indian schools. I have traveled across different parts of the world to meet students and then motivate them. Either it could be learning science or it could be learning communication. It's not just motivating. I think there are a lot of people who motivate. Unless I know what Santhosh wants and whether I am connected to that subject, I cannot motivate you. Suppose somebody comes and tells me I want to study mathematics. Yeah, you study mathematics. That doesn't help. I must be able to give examples in mathematics as a practical thing and then show him mathematics is very good. Then motivate him to study mathematics. Motivating cannot be a plain check without a destination. I have to motivate Santhosh to swim across the river. I must learn how to swim first. Then only I can motivate you, right? So I think there are a lot of people who mistake as a motivational speaker means you can motivate people. But I keep saying that's a big mistake. You cannot be a person who can guide people without you experiencing, practicing. So I don't do everything. Suppose somebody is very much interested to do something where I have got a person who is connected, immediately I connect them there. I will tell them I am not the right person. I can tell you this is the person who can make you to do that. Experience it. So making people to experience different things, you need people who can connect. In that connection, what I do is I know a lot of people, I listen to a lot of people, connect to people, talk to them, understand what they can do, where they can give some guidance to people. And many people refer back to me also, saying that, yo, DrTPS is good in this. So what do I tell somebody comes to me? Don't come to me without knowing me. First go and search DrTPS. My name is a beautiful name. DR for doctor, that's PhD in mathematics. T stands for teachers, P stands for parents, and S stands for students. Actually, my name is Dr. T.P. Shashikumar. Shashikumar is my name. T.P. stands for Tavrul Pudiyad. But short form happens to be very apt for what I am aspiring to do. Teachers, parents, students. I think the whole community in the world who is looking for guidance is covered with my name TPS, teachers, parents and students. So whoever comes, I immediately tell, look at my videos, look at what is documented, look at my blogs. There are more than 90 blogs. Look at all my books. Look at my website. Look at my books, what I wrote, and see whether I am suitable for you. And then come back to me. Otherwise, we are wasting a lot of time. So I'm very choosy when selecting people. That's why I told you 100 people must have asked my friendship. I don't accept everybody. I look at their website and see, I look at their name and then see whether they are worth connecting or not, right? Because otherwise it becomes huge nuisance. This is what I do. So I'm very choosy because I believe if I make somebody who is very good to understand what is the purpose of life, in turn he can become torchbearers. I don't have to do everything. A lot of people are there who can make things happen. So I am someone who is probably choosing people, selecting people, understanding people, and trying to get connected to people who are helpful for the society. Suppose somebody is so selfish, I want something, I say, yeah, I am not the right person. You are a person who is socially committed, yes, I am with you. That's what I keep saying.
Yes, sir. You are 100% right. 100% right. When I talking with on WhatsApp, you sent me in the introduction. I read your complete introduction. DrTPS. I wrote the start particular. After I saw the you written your name, Shashi Kumar. So I think I now what I have pronounced. So before interview, I will ask you what I pronounce your name. So you also told me, and I write in description, DrTPS, motivational speaker. So, sir, the biggest thing in a big mistake for our all the words, we don't understand what is our life and how to survive. You have many experience in your life, and I hope you understand what is the life, how to survive life. So, can you explain this?
I think Santhosh landed exactly on what I am living for. All my books, Life of Love and Rhythm of Life is another book. And another book I have got which is called Life Made Simple. And many more are there. Every book starts with L-I-F-E, life. What is L-I-F-E, life? It is not surviving. Why do you want to survive? Let us enjoy life. So what is life for me? Live in full enjoyment. L-I-F-E, live in full enjoyment. No, not for everybody. Because you can't enjoy unless you know what is life. So what is life? Learn in full enjoyment. Learn in full enjoyment. But learning will not give you food. So what you do is L-E-A-R-N, learn. Cut L. Then you will get earn. L-E-A-R-N. Cut. After learning, you should start earning. Because L board you have to put when you drive a vehicle, when you are learning to drive. Once you learn, you remove L. So what do you do when you remove L from learn? Earn. So what is life? Learning is an investment. Learning is an investment for future earning. L-I-F-E. Learning is an investment for future earning. So you have to earn money. Definitely when you earn money only you can enjoy life. But you know when you learn and earn, enjoyment doesn't come. When you only invest for a better purpose, you enjoy it. And that is what is human being. Human being and being human. Being human, human being. Social being, we are all social being. Being social. So how much I share, how much I care, how much I live for others, what do I give to the society? Because I learned everything from somebody. My job is to give whatever I learned, whatever I consumed back into the society to make some difference in somebody's life. So life is experiencing, experimenting by yourself and That experience and experiments you must share with a lot of people for them to become more wiser and wiser in life. So wisdom is life. So what I do is meet people, talk to them, invest my time, and somebody can make a difference in so many people. Ena kena prakarena, somehow, somewhere, somehow, something which you do. Where, when, what, why you do, don't care. Do something. Ena kena prakarena, yasya kasyapi dehinaha. In somebody's life, you can make a small difference. Santhosham janayat pratna. Your name is Santhosh. Santhosh means happiness. If you can give happiness to somebody else, that is your life. And not a temporary happiness. Many people I can make Santhosh very happy, telling, oh, Santhosh is a good boy, wonderful, very good, nice. No. That will make you happy now. But you want more happiness for longer time, I will have to tell you, judge, criticize, and then find what can be done to improve. So that is what I do in my life. That is what is mentoring. Not saying, yeah, wonderful, very good. No. I will tell you, this is what you should do, this is what you can do, this is what you can learn from these people, this is what you must read. So that is what is sharing experience. It's not me, the way I experience. Santhosh has to find your own experience. So what do I teach? Learn to learn. Learn to live. Learn to share. Learn to care. Learn to love. That is what I believe as spirituality. So I am a spiritual man from Himalaya. So my tradition is Himalayan tradition. We believe in not closing eyes and praying. Do every moment something which will help others. Tadaivam Ishwara Pujanam. That is what is serving God. That is what is serving people. That's what I do.
Wow, sir, amazing. Yes, sir. You are also absolutely right. My name is Santhosh. Santhosh means Santi, Kushi, happiness. So I try to give the happiness everyone and not temporary stick forever because I am learning from you. So when we listen, the two type of the learning. When you talk, this time you learn. When you listen, this time you don't learn. Because listening power is the best thing. So this thing I learned from you when you organize the many organized show and you give me the link and I will join. And many around the world people join us and give me the about anything, ideas, share our ideas. So, but I have one question, sir. So you know, everyone wants to make a happiness life, make a beautiful wife, make a happiness family, and but there are many different route of. Some people say you go to temple and you get the worship, and after you feel happy. Some will tell us you go to school and you get the what is the education and what you learn from school. After you will be a responsible person. So these are like a completely disagree people and don't understand where I go and what I do. I don't understand. So could you tell me what is the do now when this type of situation?
See, my dear Santhosh, we are so lucky that we are able to connect, we are able to talk, we are digitally connected, we have a language which can communicate. You know, there are 88, maybe 90%, close to 90% people who cannot connect to people, who cannot talk across the world, who are not educated, who are not digitally connected also. You know, 26% of India is only digitally connected. Though they are connected on telephone, they are not connected on internet. Though they are connected on internet, out of that, nearly 80% of the people only look at entertainment. Maybe song programs, movies, but too pathetic, you can understand, no? You look at South Africa, maybe less than 10%. I have got a lot of people who connect me from Africa. You look at Central East Africa, the number of people who can connect to the whole world is less than 12%, because data package itself is too costly. So we are living in such a world, we are able to talk like this, connect for last 800 days or so during the COVID. Every day I was talking to the world. Philippines, I had got a management class the last 2 weeks back, which was attended by 1,000 management students. 1,000 students in my class. And that program is run by university from America. See, today we are able to connect to people. When I speak to them also, I understand, oh, there are a lot of people who are not able to connect. What is the problem? The problem is it is not my fault that I have taken birth in India and you have taken birth in Pakistan. I belongs to one religion, another person is belong to another religion, and people need visa to come together, or people cannot even get visa sometime. Lot of restrictions, political situations. Who created all this? That's all because people don't have a heart which can connect to people, accept people, understand people. We have been divided by religion. We have been divided economically. We have been divided by, see that, I must have given lot of lectures on SDG, Sustainable Development Programs. I keep saying actually SDP itself is a foolish thing. Sustainable development is sustaining some people. Every development is actually exploiting somebody else. If you look at the large number of people who become the richest and the richest in last 2 years during COVID, many people become too rich and lot of people are become so poor. So the poor people are suffering. Now I am sure when you learn about the society, learn about these things, an intelligent person will start thinking, why is it happening? Once upon a time, Bharat was one. Pakistan and India was together. I could speak to somebody, he could come here, I could go there. We have places with the same name. Punjab, Hyderabad, I am from Hyderabad, another Hyderabad there. But we cannot, we were one and same. But today, just because of political reasons, just because of economic reasons, just because of religious reasons, people don't talk to each other. Do you think this is possible in 21st century? That is because we have lot of war. WAR, war. And you know war, what is the minimum requirement of every person? Roti, kappada, makan. You tell me, Santhosh, is there any war in the world for roti, kappada, makan in the world happened? Never. Never people fought for food. Never people fought for water. Never people fought for, even inside Pakistan, people don't fight the government a civil war for roti, kapda, makan. What is that people want is independence. Because as human being, we are not animals. We want to be independent. I want freedom. When freedom is chocked, I feel upset. Even if I don't have food, no problem. That is why to get freedom, people do upavasa. Without eating, they will do strike. Mahatma Gandhi was a great person, right? He fought against Britishers without eating. Hunger strike. Hunger strike was the most powerful strike. So I challenge, I am going to die if you don't give me freedom. So what is most important in this world? Freedom. You tell me which religion is giving freedom to those people who follow that religion? The religious leader will tell others should listen. And if you don't listen, you are out of my religion. Who are these people to define my religion, my religion? There is no my religion. It is my faith. What is my faith? I believe there is a God which was existing, who told this. It's all stories actually. I have not seen him. But when your religion, people ask me, I am a spiritual person. So people ask me, DrTPS, do you believe in God? Look at DrTPS, believe in God. I have written, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God at all, but I know God. You understood the difference? I don't believe in God, but I know God. There is a difference. So belief is the first thing. Do I believe this is a book? I don't have to believe this is a book. I know this is a book. So people should learn. That is what is knowledge. So I keep saying, everybody should raise in their knowledge. When you raise in your knowledge, problems will not exist. Who is fighting? Those people who have less knowledge. So they believe in politics, they believe in religion, they believe in situations in which they think I can never improve. So they keep praying, oh God, save me. They go to schools. What teachers will say, believe in me, I am telling you, you should listen. Hey, who are you, yeah? Where did you learn from? Look at the book. The book says what you are saying is wrong. I must be able to prove that somebody is telling is wrong. You have to be allowed to be questioned. That is what is required. See, Bharatiya Shastram, India never imposed people to follow. We will say, you question. And what is logically right, you follow. If it is not logical, not applicable. See, can you imagine some rules which is written 1,000 years back? Today it is not applicable. You must change the rule. World is changing. So you cannot follow. The same thing what is written by somebody some point of time where public transport was not there, education was not there, communication was not there. Somebody told something, you still believe they are the God, they are telling. No, it should go. So understanding is more important. Belief is a bad word to be used. So don't ever believe. Understand logically, critically, analytically, judge, compare one religion to another religion, compare. Just because I took birth in some religion doesn't mean I follow him. No, I can change, right? But only after learning where I am, then learn. I can learn about Pakistan only after learning about India. I should not learn about Pakistan without knowing where I have taken birth. So everybody must understand the religion, invest their time, understand the economic situation, understand about my parents, be proud of my parent first, then start loving others. If I don't love my family, how can I love my neighbors? Got it? So understand, love, care, share, learn, criticize, judge, compare, and then improve your knowledge beyond places. There are more than hundreds of religions in this world. Learn about every religion. When I go to US, we have got a program which is called you have got sports exhibition, cultural programs in the schools. They also have religious exhibitions in the schools. You know what do? Each room, one religion, people can exhibit their books, messages. Children can come and learn everything, ask questions and then learn about religion. So in every school, they have got such a program in which they arrange religious festivals. Every religion can be learned. A multi-faith, interfaith community. So when I went to America, I was teaching Bhagavad Gita, the Hindu book, in a Christian church, which was attended by all religious people. Irrespective of religion, they come and attend and learn. That's what is required. Learning is essential. That's most essential.
So today I think it's my amazing interview. I learned from deep words from you. You don't believe God, but I know who's God. This is the big thing and mind blowing. So you know the religion and the many religion we can when we compare with the don't any religion don't talk, you kill any person, you rape any female, you take some issue any other families. So where is the mistake? Why we are not understanding about the rule of religion? When you take the Gita, when you take the Bible, when you take the Quran, I think these are the same. You are read the Durud Sharif, and the Durud Sharif is 15 words. In the Sanatan Dharma Buddha Savatat Savi Surani Gurudev Sadi Mitrillion Pachada is same, similarly the same. So why we are not understand what is the religion? These are very confusing.
Yeah. See, Sanatana Dharma, Bharatiya Shastra basically talk about yoga. Yoga is world famous now. You know, there are 8 steps in yoga. The first step is Yama. Yama means non-violence. Is it not good enough? The first step itself is no violence. Violence is not fighting war alone. inside my brain also there should not be a violence. In my thoughts there should not be a violence. If I am not silent, my brain is violent, my ego is creating problem, I will start creating problems to many people. If that happens to a big leader, either a religious leader or a political leader, what is that he want? He wanted to disturb others. So it's all because they have not learned the first step in religion also. I think every religion in the world talk about yama, no violence. Next is niyama, discipline. My life, I have to discipline in such a way I will not disturb my neighbor. Inside, that is why we have compound wall, that's why we have doors, we have our own setup. When I talk about my family, then my district, my state, my province, my country, it's all fine. When I say I am a scientist, do you think a scientist, I can become an association member in a scientist association? Just because I become a scientist association, am I fighting against the teachers association? I should also respect the teachers association, right? Just because I belong to one religion, why should I fight with other religion? I should also respect other religions. So when somebody joins together, religion means joining together. Religion, that's the word meaning. Religion, join together. In a society with the same thoughts, people join together. When I join together, that doesn't mean I hate the other people who join together. This is where the problem came. And another thing is, I want him to be converted into my group. Why should a scientist think everybody should become a scientist? There can be teachers, there can be doctors, there can be policemen. We want everybody in the world, right? The garden is beautiful not when only one type of flower is there. A dress is beautiful with different colors. So we must appreciate. I cannot write a poetry with one word. I need many words to be mixed together. Then it becomes a beautiful poetry. So one religion is not required. We can have multiple religions, multiple taste, multiple food, multiple culture, multiple art, multiple dance, multiple music. Similarly, multiple religion. But I don't know why. When somebody sings a song, as a singer, I appreciate other person is also singing. When I am a cinema person, my film is good, other films are not good, I should not tell. I should also appreciate others' film. Just because I wrote a book, I should not tell all other books are bad. So my religion is good. First lesson is appreciate others also. Right? If that mind is not there, I think it is not religious people who are fighting. It is blind religious people who are fighting. And they are powerful. Because the other mild people who think, okay, let it happen, I am not bothered. We have more silent people than violent people. If all the silent people become so potentially powerful, we can all put that silent people in a box and put them out and say, keep quiet, we know how to rule this world. That is not happening. So I think all the dialogue should make those people silently sitting and seeing the drama of religious stupidity, political stupidity, economic stupidity. We should all start involving in that. Each country has politics. Every country together, United Nations has a bigger politics. That is much worse than. That is why you can see today, Ukraine is suffering. Some countries are supporting, some country doesn't support. Right? They keep saying that once upon a time this country supported me, therefore I will support, even if you do a mistake. No, that should not happen. We must look at the world today in this situation, what is right and what is wrong. Right? There is nothing called right and wrong. What is comparatively making people to live together? That is what we should look at it. That needs a bigger outlook. I think it needs lot of dialogue like this. I am so happy that Institute of Peace. I am so happy. Today also I was telling, I have got seen lot of youth from Pakistan who is trying to communicate to me and talk to me, understand me. I am not seeing that many number of Indian youth who wanted to communicate. So I must I must really appreciate the Pakistan youth who is taking lot of initiative, communicating to different part of the world and then understanding. Otherwise, I think no scientist in India would have got connected to a Pakistan person like Santhosh 2 times. And many people. I'm seeing lot of interest in people to learn. That is because you understood. Yes, we need to understand from the world. And such people who understand, many of them will start making a difference in the political, religious, cultural, all life will change. That is what we require. Yeah.
Thank you so much. When we find the water, we go for the anything and get the water. After we drink, we are take a rest. So when I talk first time, you're looking, your smile is a very beautiful. You're looking very fresh, and still today I am when talking with you. You are like Sam. You are Sam like smile, same your way of talking, and same way of the words. You take some beautiful words, and you are deep thinker. So I have asked who's your guru, and where you from the
I think there is some small connection problem.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Dr. Sir?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
There was some connection problem. So I heard you wanted me to tell where did I learn all this? Who was my guru? And
Yeah, yes.
see, I told you yesterday I was celebrating my school teacher's 50th. The last week we had a Yuga Adi. Yuga Adi means the year starting in Bharatiya Indian style. I also spoke to my science teacher who taught me something. So there are a lot of people whom you communicate every day and start learning. My brothers, my parents, the people around me were, today I was with somebody for a discussion for 3 hours and just finished and came. Every word and every experience what he has is also a knowledge. So there is not single person, but yes, from the Indian style of learning, I had somebody who is called the KPC Brahman, Anujan Pattadaripad, who was a great Vedic scholar. My Samadhi meditation, Yama Niyama Asana Pranayama Pratyahara Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. Samadhi is called what? Meditation. Not that today what is being sold on the market publicly with a lot of advertisement. No. The traditional Indian knowledge I got from Himalayan tradition master, Swami Rama, Swami Vedabhardi. They have a title called Maha Mandaleshwar. It's like calling a vice chancellor in a university, the highest post in the Vedic knowledge. So my gurus were such people. And I learned about the astronomy, astrology, vastu, construction of houses, construction of temples, how to build a city. All that knowledge is called Agama Shastra, which I have got another teacher. Like you don't have to have one teacher for maths, physics, chemistry, biology. That is okay for LKG, UKG. When you go to higher and higher classes, you have different teachers. So similarly, we have parents, we have small teachers, but then when you go into specialization, I got to know many people. See, I learned hypnotism from somebody, psychology from somebody else, mathematics from somebody else, English communication from somebody else, writing skill I learned from somewhere else. So we have a lot of people who contribute to each one of us. Right? So I believe you don't have to follow one buffalo all the time. Right? Maybe when you are in LKG, your LKG teacher was the greatest teacher. But when you go to higher, you understand, oh, this person is good in something, let me follow him and understand something better. That is must. You must be able to connect to a lot of people. It's like a buffet in the world. You can taste everything and see which counter is very good. Go second time and eat more. That's what we do in a buffet, right? So we must do like that. World is open. So I think you must get to connect to a lot of people and then learn many things and then find out this person is good. Let me talk to him once more. That's what I keep saying. That's why all my videos also I put my number on bottom. Anybody who can connect me. Right? In between, because we originally scheduled this at 8 o'clock. So I had a program where people keep on talking to me that, yeah, which was supposed to happen. So it keeps happening, right? So I'm sure you keep yourself busy, 200% busy. When I am talking to Santhosh, make me to think something new. I am reflecting. That reflection itself is a new knowledge. So what do I record maximum is my own talk. Why do I record my own talk? Because during discussion, I may reveal something which I must not have even thought in my life. So I am inventing something new in every discussion. So when you invent something, you are a guide for me, not my PhD guide alone. Santhosh is also making me to think. Wonderful. That's what very good. So good discussions are my gurus. Good questions are my gurus. You spoke about Bhagavad Gita. I keep asking, who wrote Bhagavad Gita? It is not Krishna. It is not God who wrote Bhagavad Gita. Actually, there was Arjuna, who is a student, who asked a lot of questions. If questions were not there, God cannot give answers. So, questions are more important than answers. So, I believe people should have a lot of questions. If you have questions, answer will come. If not from me, somewhere else answer will come. That's what is essential. Questions are more important. Learning comes from questions. Quest for knowledge. Quest for knowledge create questions. So everybody should have quest for knowledge. I love people with quest for knowledge. I love you, Santhosh, for the quest for knowledge.
It's my honor. It's my honor. You giving the great word for me, because I want to learn from you. You are a deep thinker. You doing the many things. So I would you ask the last question. So can you tell me these like activities we are when we create like this interview scheduling, interview showing about the talking about the peace. So what is the benefit of this providing, and when we get the many programs about the peace, so you can think what is the change in the world between our two countries.
See, today is April 27th. You go to my Facebook, you can see where I posted 2010 April 27th what program I did. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Every year what I did during this day was recorded. It was posted on YouTube. It reminds me, 2018 April 27th, I was there in Kerala and with my family, and I went to so and so place. This program happened. This is what 2019 I was there in America talking about Bhagavad Gita. So every year when we do it, it is not this half an hour, 1 hour which we are investing. It is getting recorded. It is being posted. And after a few years, probably when I am not able to speak, maybe if I am on a bed with the disease, I can still look at it and say, this day 2022 April 27th I was with Santhosh. That is my selfish enjoyment. And I am sure when we were discussing, not every program, soon after this is getting uploaded onto my YouTube, after editing, what I do is I will post it to all my contacts and tell them, look at it. There is some program in which I was discussing this topic with Santhosh. And some people will find some use. If I would not have posted like this, how do Santhosh will come to me? I am sure many people are looking at it. That is why many people are trying to connect. And therefore, what is there in my mind which is given to me from my teachers, my experience, I am able to share to many people. At least someone, somewhere, some point, for some moment, it gives them some knowledge. I think, is it not the greatest service as a human being I can give to this world? That's what each one of us should do. It is not just entertainment for a moment. So I'm sure I cannot have 1 lakh people viewing it because I am not doing a no entertainment program. If DrTPS is doing an entertainment program, many viewers will be there. But I am not that interested. I am interested in people who are 5 people who are serious. Good enough. And those 5 people do similar program, learning something extra, reflecting on something else. That is what is essential. That's why I keep all my books on my internet. It is not selling, it is not saying. See, I'll tell you, during this COVID, what is the biggest foolish thing people have done? I can see 200 PhD for somebody. Everybody is giving PhD without even having a university in their name. Every buffalo who starts a small institute can certify. I can give a PhD to Santhosh and say, you are a PhD tomorrow. You are a Dr. Santhosh. What credit I have? So digital world is something where a lot of fooling things are happening. Can you imagine somebody gets a certificate saying the world's best teacher? Who is that person to certify so and so person is the world first best teacher in the world? Did you do an interview on him to know how much knowledge he has? So certificate has no value. Viewers number doesn't have value. Look at it, listen to this, and then find out one point which is in my mind, no, in my heart, it gone into me, which is useful in my life, which can change the society. I love to listen to him again and again. Let me look at what all he spoke in different. If at least 5 of them is coming, I think this interview is wonderful. And I am sure there are a lot of things happening like that. And that's the credit. So don't look at number of viewers. Don't look at who is speaking. Understand what is he speaking. It is not whether, see, the same talk, if it is given by some political leader or cinema artist, viewers will be more. That is because there is a charisma added to them. Don't look at it. Look at what is the content, whether it has got some value, which I think I can share to my brothers and sisters around the world. And I have lot of such people who are coming back to me. Oh, I listened to your lecture 8 years back. So wonderful. No, that's good enough. That's enough. That serves our 1 hour is useful in this world. Otherwise, DrTPS cannot create 3,500 videos, have more than 6,000 subscribers. And every day when I post, at least 50 of them immediately will look at it. Number of hours view, also statistics, if you look at it, every week nearly 20,000 hours people are watching my videos. Good enough? That's wonderful. That's good enough.
Yes, sir. I am not talking about the number of views, and I want to what is the benefit of this interview, and you tell me the complete and deeply what is the benefit of this interview. First of all, what we are doing and what we learn, what we are getting the point. Who are you? Don't care, but what he's saying and what we learn. If someone want to learn, who can join us and who can listen us. So I think this is my amazing podcast with you. It's my pleasure. If you give me the last message for me, for country, for youth. So give me the last message after we can end our program. It's my pleasure. You are like my guru because I'm learning from many things from you. And I am also watch your videos from YouTube. You have many videos on YouTube. You have many programs, creative programs for the peace, for the learning, for the motivational speaker, like anything. So it's my pleasure. I am learning something from you. It's my amazing pleasure. Thank you so much. Yes.
I have no message for Santhosh. I have no message for Pakistan. I have no message for the world also. What I am doing is my message. I keep saying, keep spreading your happiness, because share, care, love. And as human being, one extra quality which we have, which animals doesn't have, is to learn and analyze things and support it with knowledge, wisdom, experience to the coming generations. So every person in this world can do this, irrespective of religious, economical, political, geographical barriers. Everywhere, beyond the limits, everyone can do it. So the most essential people who can do it are teachers. Teachers should have passion for teaching. So I taught more than 1 million teachers. I have reached more than 1 million parents, more than 1 or 2 million students. I think they become torch bearers. So this is only what my view. Listen, don't hear, listen, learn, understand, and add your experience and share it. That is what is man making. then you are a human being. That is what is required. This is my message to all. Thank you, Santhosh. Thank you, all the people who work around this Institute of Peace. And I'm sure you have a good group of people connected to each other for a good job. Namaskaram and pranams to your leaders, your people who are guiding you to do this job. Namaskaram. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really, sir, it's my honor. Thank you so much.
Enjoy it, Santhosh. Thank you. God bless you. Inshallah. See you again.
Maybe I apply for a visa for India. If I get, I will give me some gifts for you being my star, being my mentor.
No, I'll tell you,
I'll
tell you, Santhosh, in this political scenario between India and Pakistan, I will not tell you that Santhosh can come to India and meet me. Both of us will have to meet in somewhere in Dubai or maybe some other country.
It's okay. It's okay.
We will meet somewhere in other part of the world also. That is much better and easier. We'll do it.
No, I get the visa for the yatra of Gangaji.
Wonderful.
So,
most welcome. Yeah.
So doesn't matter. You don't.
Then tell me which part of India you are coming. I could make it there and then meet you there.
Sure. I will come to you. I will tell you, inform you everything.
Yeah, sure. We will meet.
So thank you so much.
God bless you.
God bless you.